Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, rule well, teach well, tell us it's true. As well as the sincere salutations to the elder bishops, along with you brothers who are pushing, right, laboring to the spirit power of Yahweh Shai, Shai, all throughout the four winds of the earth. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash, Barakatham. To you brothers, man. Okay, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, and the title of this lesson is The Other Nations Are in Fear Because We Are Awake. Going into the hopeful elect, the hopeful elect are awake. Okay, they are enlightened. Right? The spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash. We are in this truth. We're in this understanding. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read Revelation 11, right? And because these other nations, as time is going on, we coming up on the time of the sea hip coming around the corner. We coming around the times of anarchy, chaos. Okay, the other nations, they have a great fear that's on them. Okay, because they know, this is it. Okay, these things are true. Now, of course, the heathen is gonna sit up there and scoff and try to make games out of it all, but in reality, they terrified. So this is Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai entered into them. So this is the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right? This ain't something that we came up with, something that we do by ourselves. It says, and they stood upon their feet. Yes, so now you can see that we're through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We upon our feet. We standing. We in this walk. Right? The scriptures speak about us entering into other man's labors. Okay, so we are alive. We have that breath within us now. It says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. How did them niggers find out that they're Israelites? How did those wetbacks find out that they're Israelites? Right? How did them eagle feather wearing redskins, those savages, how did they find out, that they're the Israelites? It's bothering them. All right, us bringing out the precepts, us bringing out the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, from the elder apostles to all on down, right? Bringing these words out, the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Prophecy is in full effect, in full swing. Like how people say, spring is in full swing, summer is in full swing. Right, in these times now, everything is in a full swing. So prophecy is speaking. Okay, words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, are spoken by the prophets. Starting off once again with the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down. ain't nobody else bringing out the words of the Lord in its proper format. You know, with no deception and with 100% accuracy. You know, only Great Millstone, because all these other camps, right, outside of Great Millstone, all these other camps is just false teachings, false doctrines. Okay, we get IUICISUPK GOCC WFI. You know, all of these different camps besides Great Millstone. All the other camps are teaching false doctrine. It's not according to the truth that they're teaching. They're teaching according to lies, you know, different shit that they've made up, things that they've picked up along the way. You know, they going all out with it. Revelation 11:12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. So only, the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be beamed up and saved. Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, right, which is that salvation chariot. And their enemies beheld them. And that's all you other nations. All you other nations, you're going to be peeping. You're going to be peeping. And we're going to ride in style, man. Lord's will we be of the elect. We're going to ride in style. You're going to see you're going to see, from the elect, how to get up out of here in style, man. That chariot, it ain't going to be no regular chariot. No, this is going to be, the chariot of all chariots. This is the chariot that the Lord is coming to save his people in. Right? His people, the Israelites. Specifically the elect of the nation of Israel. And it reads, in the same hour, right? Going back to an hour. Speaking on an hour. Right, we held camp. The topic, one of the topics, one of many topics was, in an hour this place is, going to be destroyed. Okay, and how quick an hour is. And the brother Gadal made a great point saying that America, aka Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed in less time than it takes to, just hold a typical camp. That's beautiful because, and it's even less, right? Because, 98% of the time, we go longer than an hour. It's usually like 2 hours. So this place, it can be destroyed twice. If we hold camp for 2 hours, this place can basically be destroyed twice in a camp. And Barakatah Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that the Lord is showing us that this place through. Okay, the elect is going to be saved, healed. Okay. Lord's will we be of the elect. Right, Revelation 11 and 13. It says, and the same hour was there a great earthquake. Yeah, because simultaneously with, the elect being beamed up, simultaneously with that, you got this place being destroyed. Right? Because the elect of the nation of Israel has to be saved. And is going to be saved. So, what are we, Lord's will we be of the elect? What are we going to be saved from? Them missiles, them intercontinental nuclear ballistic missiles. Those are what's coming. That's that It's that lake of fire, right? America, aka Babylon the Great, is going to be turned into a lake of fire. Okay, because of them missiles. Them missiles gonna have this place. Look, these people are fucking through. The missiles are gonna have these people, man, doing the Harlem Shake. Okay, yeah, lean with it, rock with it, stanky leg. The list of down south dances goes on and on, man. All right. Once the females get hit with the missiles, they're gonna be doing the pop, lock, and drop it, man. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna make the whole earth rock to and fro like a junker. Roughly paraphrasing. You see people constantly, no matter where you go, you see people acting crazy as hell. These people in the future, most of these people in the future are going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. So it's really ultimately nothing to worry about. When you see these people just freaking out, we don't have to be carnal with these people, because hey, what's the ultimate just carnage? It's gotta be the missiles. So if we just give you a karate chop on the back of the head, that's not enough. Alright? Our enemies deserve more than just an ass whooping, to be put into a jail cell for a couple of days or whatever the case is, time. So no, your ass got to get hit with some missiles, and then you got to go into captivity. So the other nations, y'all are gonna get hit with the missiles, and your ass is going into captivity afterwards. So that's something beautiful for us to know and for us to understand, and that's part of why, going back to Revelation 11, them having that great fear. Because it is a great fear coming upon these people, man. It's an unbelievable fear coming upon these people. And even the people who uphold the laws, they're basically lawless. Crazy as hell. You seeing different reports in the news of different people in law enforcement, and then the military just freaking out, wigging out. That's all part of it, right? As the prophets stand upon their feet and are on highways and byways, preaching and teaching, doing lessons, studying, praying, so on and so forth. These people are fearing. It's their worst. It's their worst fears come to life. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because this is way better than us, learning financial literacy, different wealth, transferring of wealth and all that. This goes way past that. Right? We are gathering the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. We step into that time where, we're to be redeemed. Right? The Lord gonna come and save us. Lord's will, we be of the elect. That's what we have to look forward to, salvation. Right? These people, everybody outside the truth, they don't have nothing to look forward to. They don't have nothing to look forward to. They don't have nothing to, to grasp and hold on to, and to be steadfast. They don't have that. What they got? They got American culture. That's what 2/3 of our people have traded for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They just want to know about the knowledge of this place, of this world. All right, and the knowledge of this world is bullshit. Salakia.